If you're an NFL fan, in this video, I'm gonna show you how much money it's gonna take for you to stream every single NFL game this year. And fun fact, it is actually cheaper to get season tickets to these 15 teams. That's wild. Now we're gonna break everything down. Let's get into it. Now the first streaming service that you're gonna have to get is gonna be Peacock. Now last year, Peacock had the first ever streaming exclusive playoff game, and that was between the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Dolphins, but because it was such a success, it's happening this year and right at the beginning of the year. Peacock will have the exclusive rights to the Friday opening week game, which is gonna be aired in Brazil, and that is gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Green Bay Packers. And the only way you could watch this game is through Peacock. So let's add it to our bill, but the positive thing about this whole thing is we're only gonna need access to Peacock, technically, for 1 month for this exclusive game. All right, now the next streaming service that we're gonna get into is Amazon Prime Video. Now a couple years ago, Amazon bought the exclusive rights to Thursday Night Football. So if you wanna watch any of these Thursday Night Football games, you're gonna need access to Prime Video. Now, thankfully, Prime Video itself, if you only want Prime Video, is not that expensive. It is $8.99 as of filming this video. But the downside is you're gonna need it for 5 months if you're gonna want to watch all 15 games. So let's add it to our bill and let's go on to the next one. And surprisingly, it's Netflix. Now the NFL is trying to monetize essentially every single holiday. And so this year there's gonna be a Christmas Day game. And for the next 3 years, that game is gonna be aired exclusively on Netflix. And this year, there's actually gonna be 2 games. It's gonna be the Steelers versus the Chiefs, and also the Texans versus the Ravens. So if you do wanna watch that game, you're gonna have to get Netflix. But luckily, Netflix's ad plan is only $6.99, and we're only gonna need it for 1 month. So let's add it to the bill, and let's go on to the next one. And that's gonna be ESPN Plus. Now ESPN Plus is gonna be airing a lot of NFL games, but there's gonna be one game that's an exclusive to this service. And that is gonna be week number 7, and that's gonna be the Los Angeles Chargers versus the Arizona Cardinals. So if you wanna watch that game, you're gonna have to get ESPN Plus. We're gonna need a lot of Siri notifications to cancel these services. Now, ESPN Plus is a little more expensive than the other ones. It is $10.99, but the bright side, you only need it for 1 month for this exclusive game. So let's add it to the bill and let's go on to the next one. And that is gonna be YouTube TV plus NFL Sunday Ticket. Now, YouTube TV is gonna give you access to all of your local channels and the primetime games. So it's gonna give you access to your CBS games during the day, your Fox games during the day, the NBC channel for your Sunday Night Football, and then also your Monday Night Football games with ESPN. So YouTube TV is gonna give you access to all of that. It is kind of costly, but if you want to get access to all those games, all your local games and all your primetime games, you're gonna need YouTube TV. And unfortunately, you're gonna need it for the entire season, so that's gonna be 6 months. But we're not done here. We're also gonna throw in NFL Sunday Ticket, which is access to every single out-of-market game. So if you're like a Buffalo Bill fan in Los Angeles, you're gonna need this to watch every Buffalo Bill game. So the total for all of these services, drum roll please, is $857.86. Which, like I stated in the intro, is more expensive than season tickets to these 15 teams. That is wild. Now that is super expensive, but the bright side is next week at this time, I'm gonna drop a video where you can get absolutely everything for free. Now we'll be a few steps, but saving money is always worth it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.